early, but it's not unusual.
But at least I'm like at the end of my working day, you know?
I'm in the middle.
Oh yeah, Taylor has no excuse.
Yeah, I have no excuse. I'm always tired. It's not a
I wasn't
joke.
justifying.
My microphone was muted the entire time.
Yes, it was not.
We thought we were just ignoring you.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so let's begin. I believe there... Does anybody need a recap?
No,
Is the
where we
recap
left off.
needed?
It's pretty.
Jamie, do you know what's going on? You watched
I
the
think
video?
she
Yeah, I
wa-
watched the whole
Okay,
section.
cool.
She's been watching them.
Yeah, she's been lurking on.
There's only one.
Okay, so I'm the only one who would need kind of a recap. I just wanted to know what we decided on the end of the session.
We're gonna sacrifice this thing to the great old ones.
I remember now very clearly. It
Yeah.
was a tentacle face. He was telling things to my mind. Thrall said, yeah.
He was applying the good suck.
Your captain, who normally gives a shit about nothing, is currently trying to build a snow wall by hand to block the wind away from this thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you
He's
probably think
currently
he's
like
lost his
blocking
mind.
a quarter of its eye.
Yeah. You probably think he's lost his mind at this point.
But Sigurd, have you ever gotten snow in your eye? It fucking sucks. So
Exactly.
And he's piling it up
Dude,
so the wind can go.
Madman, do you just not have eyelashes? That's what
I have-
eyelashes are for.
I have one
No.
request.
You're Swedish. You're supposed to be used to the cold.
What's
I
that,
have one
Terry?
request. If
Yeah.
anybody's going to lose their mind, can I have it?
Fair enough.
Look, actually, do insane minds offer as good of a meal as regular minds, or
yeah, how does this work?
is it spicy?
Taste-wise?
Is it like
It's sort of like
Spicy and gives you a little
tenderizing your
heartburn,
meal.
but it's worth it.
Oh, so it's kind of like spicy.
It's junk food for
Very
illithid.
spicy. Yeah. So, this is bad for me, but you guys know
God,
it's so good though.
And the same
Imagine-
asylum is like an illithid drive-through.
Mm.
Like a date?
Anyway, so quick recap. You guys basically were traveling through the spheres, as you usually do, going from, if I remember correctly, from Casa to Grom, whereupon you met a military checkpoint. They took your helm, took your fire giant friend, who you found in a wreckage, let you through Grom. You found a merchant, bought some things from him, sold some things to him, continued on, going towards Patria. Going towards Patria, you actually... there was something that happened. I can't remember.
I believe
Something-
it was a ship, wasn't it? I mean, I wasn't here during it. I just
We ran
watched
across
the
that
video.
battle.
Oh yeah, that soldier came flying at us and we caught him. Who was it between? I don't remember.
Yes,
But
there was actually a fight in between Grom and
Mhm.
Patria, whereupon you found the soldier Roderick, who had basically been flying directly towards your air bubble. You
Because
saved
of my
him.
very skilled maneuvering, mind
Exactly.
you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Uh,
Credit where credit
you-
is due.
You saved him, and then very quickly got off the flow and then back on the flow again. Completely maneuvering around, thanks to your fantastic pilot.
Thank you. There we go.
There you go. Maneuvering around the place, deciding that it wasn't worth it, basically, to try and scavenge while there was an active war going on, and the victor was still there. You eventually arrived in Patria, realized quickly that the place that you were going to go was actually a frozen fucking wasteland, and you had no winter gear.
It wasn't
Yep.
in the job description. I didn't sign up for this.
So you went to the nearest planet that it was actually sort of Mars-like and desert-like, and actually manage to A, buy winter gear and clothing, and also B, get mugged.
Oh yeah.
I still
What?
think we
When?
should have killed them.
We
When
got
did you
well.
guys get mugged?
It wasn't
guards
mugged. It was
that you-
extorted.
Extorted.
Oh
Yeah.
right, I was the one who
Potato,
paid 'em.
potato.
Yeah.
You were the idiot. that
I was
paid
about
them.
to
Well,
say, you are the one. who got-
I was
That
gonna
was
smash
where the
your
captain
guys
let them
and you
spit on
paid
it.
them.
Yeah. Like everyone was gearing up for a fight. Like, okay, guys, you're
And
not
you
gonna
threw money
mo-
at them.
Yeah,
boss
we're not
around
gonna
me.
let this go happen. And then you're
And
just
Seeger
like,
went like, yeah,
Throw money.
yeah.
Yeah. That came out of your funds, not the ship's funds.
yep.
Fair enough.
And then you left after being spit on, and went to Skelty in a bad mood to the frozen wasteland. Met Ernan Fox, who basically told you that there were other people who had tried before, but it didn't really work out because they couldn't find it. They got lost in the blizzard and had to go back. You decided that you were going to try, and in fact, you found something. You're not quite sure if it was the star that Ernan Fox wanted you to find, but you did in fact find a beached star whale. Whereupon you found that it was not only harpooned for a number of days or weeks, that it was heavily injured, battered by the winds and ice of the blizzard, and it was basically gonna die soon. Pretty much anyone could see. If it weren't going to basically get out of the atmosphere and back into space. And that is where we left off with the captain frivolously trying to stave off the wind, battering
After
it.
ordering them to go get help. Which
And after
none of them have
Yeah.
done.
No, that's not true. I and I think Seeger's character, we both are on our way back to the ship.
No, I'm actually I'm
I
trying.
I remember clearly
out of
you said
character.
it's dangerous to go alone, and then you went with me.
Mhm.
But sure, fuck me, I'll go.
Well, no, I'm just out of character trying to sort shit out right now because I could literally just fix this
Oh,
right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
Captain,
but
who
in
do you
that
want
case,
to go and who do you want to stay?
I will say, even if you did go alone, you wouldn't technically be alone. You have Roderick.
Yeah.
but
He's the one
Roderick
watching
is
ship.
at the ship. Yeah, okay.
Correct.
I was more concerned about the way there.
Oh,
And
got
me
it.
getting lost.
Oh, with Roderick.
No. Roderick is at the
He's
ship.
concerned about getting from here back to the ship on his own.
Like, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I'm,
Oh.
like, whale, ship, I can't see shit between, and I'm just gonna go in that direction, and hopefully it will lead me to the ship, but we're following a compass before, and I will just go by feel. Like,
compass?
oh, we went this way. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck up.
compass.
Yeah, okay, it's back. Alright. We've been through this, guys. I pronounce it wrong, and I can't help it.
And then we make fun of you. That's how we go through this, yes.
Yeah, and I die a little bit inside each time.
And we keep waiting for the full effect to kick in.
Yeah, no. It's fine. I can handle at least 3 more times.
Okay. Pronounce something else wrong.
So, what are you guys doing?
Digging a wind line.
Yes, but
Before we get past this, I asked who do you want to go and who do you want to stay?
The captain doesn't actually stop what he's doing. And he just shouts out, anyone who can help here, help. Anyone who can't, go find someone who can.
Alright then. Remember that sending stone. And Frog will
Those have-
start walking off.
Sending
Two
stones have a
follows.
rage.
Well,
well, you'll know when you're out of range.
exactly, we'll notice.
Brawl.
I will go with him because I can't. There's not much I can do here.
Thank you, someone with high wisdom, hopefully.
I am a monk.
That's great. I am hoping
Okay.
you have high wisdom and good perception.
I have 16.
That's fantastic.
Ilix, what are you doing?
Since I'm the only one that can heal, I suppose I'll stay here with the whale, and I'm going to start going around it, examining it to see if it's more injuries, more wounds, or if there's other damage.
Okay. Roll me a medicine check. Well, you do find that there are injuries, mostly from the crash into the atmosphere and into the ground. Basically, fall damage. It's bludgeoning. You don't find anything other than that, and lots of scraping, as if there was a rug burn. Across the entirety of it.
So
my
it's
bad.
like
On one
it's been
side.
dragged?
On one side. Yeah, on its back.
Okay, so it was like it's been dragged.
Yes, correct.
Oh.
What could have done that?
If a ship still had its harpoon attached to it with a rope, it might be from that. I'm just speculating.
Okay. Gertis, after a long silence, he's been quiet this entire time, just staring. He shifts his staff he's been holding to his left side and walks closer to the captain and says, "Captain, tell me, would you show this same compassion for a goldfish or a human dying on the sand?"
Without stopping, the captain doesn't even look at you. He just keeps doing what he's doing, and he just shouts, "Of course not. Neither is as important to the framework of space as these mighty creatures."
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last part?
He basically tells you that neither a goldfish or a human is as important to space as one of these creatures.
He bows, which you probably don't see, shifts it to the right side and says, "Very well. That is good to know. Now, before I save this creature at your behest, I require but one thing from you."
A raise.
That thought pops into his head, and
I want
do
to
you
read.
respond to that, or?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. I require but a sample of your blood. Deposited into an alchemist vial. After I save this creature. He keeps like tapping his staff.
And without stopping what he's doing, he just says to you, "Do it then, and hurry up about it."
You see the eye start shifting colors, or well, maybe you don't see, but the eye does shift colors.
Yeah, he has not looked at you or stopped what he's doing this entire time, so...
From like that bright, magical, like arcane blue to a deep purple. And he walks over, places his hand on the creature, like shoves his staff into the ground, and he is going to attempt a plane shift using non-Euclidean magic. So I can take a full round and attempt to cast any spell
It's a type of physics.
of any level from any spell list. I take 1 damage per level, so this is a 7th level spell. And that damage is permanent. It comes off of my HP.
Ooh, your max HP. Ooh.
Yeah, he's using old one magic here.
Before you make that sacrifice, I do have a couple of questions for the DM.
Correct. Okay.
Is there a place nearby here with some kind of structure or stone or outcropping that might block this whale from the wind? That's within not very far away. Is there a better location close by?
You're not sure. You didn't see on the way here.
I mean, we can just see
anything.
like off
You
our hands
can't
in
really
front of our
see
face. Yeah.
far enough to see any structures.
I asked,
unfortunately.
forget his name. Our
Brawl.
wizard friend, if his familiar can detect a better place for the creature to be for now, I can maybe move it short distances
Well, I mean, just
without
if this
permanently damaging myself.
if this is successful, I'm about to plane shift it into another sphere.
Okay.
On a different
Hopefully.
planet.
No,
Stranded.
no, guys, a different sphere. So I'm basically just plopping this thing outside of this sphere.
And odds are it will most likely just
Or
be
the-
in space.
Yeah, it will be because I'm dictating it in the middle of space.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't know where it is, but it'll.
But the issue is, I was about to ask. I need these sphere map. Where are we on the spheres, or in the spheres, I should say? We're in Patria.
Patreon.
Yeah.
We're in Patria.
Okay.
Where the fuck is...
Not far
Oh.
from Grom.
As the spell is going off, or well, as he's doing this, he looks over and says, "Captain, you better come pick me up." And then hopefully this happens. Okay, so what do I need to do here? Roll sanity save or check. Check.
What? Oh, hang on. What are you doing? I still don't understand this spell.
So I'm attempting to cast plane shift, which is a 7th level spell, and I'm contacting the old ones to hopefully allow me to do this. I roll a sanity save or check, excuse me, and if it succeeds, the spell goes off. If the check fails, I make another one, and we'll see what happens from
And piss
there.
off the old ones.
What is the save I need to make?
So
16.
you need to make 10 plus the spell level.
Fuck. So that was a failure. Now,
It's a save, though, not a check.
no, it says check. Make a sanity check.
Oh,
Yes.
If the check
it's a
is
check.
passed, yeah. So that one fails. I make another one.
Oh, hold on. Maybe I can boost your sanity.
It's a bit late.
Yeah, it is a bit late.
Are we in this game allowing luck rolls on other players?
Yes.
Then you can re-roll it.
Thank you.
Hang on. Knocking.
Oh my god.
You know,
Okay.
It
couldn't get
that's-
much
that-
worse,
That's
but
what
it did.
That's what happens
Okay,
when you use
so-
my reroll.
So if the second check fails, I lose 1d4 wisdom and make a final one.
Hang on. What's that?
He loses
Bless you.
wisdom now as well, and then makes another save.
Okay, so I would say, so you failed twice.
Oops, sorry.
Oh dear. This just went from bad to worse.
Boss, I'm gonna save.
Good reasons. Points of fair check
So
failed. The DM.
one more time.
Oh God.
Dear God.
If this. Oh wait, what? They're in
Yeah.
back.
Before you roll, just how do we know if you succeed or fail? Like, what's the target number here?
This roll is less about succeeding or failing, and it's more about how bad it is.
I
Is
believe
it-
I believe it will still go off, even if the third check fails.
Do
Correct?
you want big number or low number? I just want to know if I'm
You
going to
want
go.
the checks to succeed. I need a 17.
You want a high number? Okay.
That doesn't really matter. My point was, does this spell still go off even if the calamity happens?
Calamity.
You don't know.
Okay then.
See, now I'm glad I walked off with Frawl.
Yeah.
You want to toss me another luck?
Yeah, do it. This is bad.
Come on.
That's like actually not possible.
You're eating up all of my luck and still failing horribly.
I don't know how you're doing
Yeah, I'm
this.
eating up all of your luck, Casey. Fuck you. You're making these rolls worse for me. Cunt.
It's a
My
D20.
luck. That's
How are you doing this?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I would not have been confident in getting a 17 with a +3.
Yeah.
So what you've basically done is poke a sleeping beast 3 times. And that's not good,
Yeah, roll
because on the 3rd time, he turns around and bites you.
Oh dear Lord.
So I will say, give me a second.
It's a
Give me a
tail
second.
slap. More
I
likely
didn't
it's a
expect
flipper
this to
slap.
happen.
I
That's a
don't think they can
curveball.
bite.
Think it might what?
I don't think they can bite. It's more likely a tail or a flipper slap.
He's talking about
Oh no, I meant
The great old one that he was poking for the magic.
Oh, wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong thing to be poking.
Yeah.
Don't
I
fucking
don't-
sit there and tell, "Ooh, wrong thing to be poking." You have literally no answer to this.
No, I didn't. That's why I walked away.
Yeah. Like a responsible adult.
Yeah, just let me
Sorry, I'm a cultist.
Not for long.
I spent a while in
Soon
the
you're
shadow.
deadest.
Yeah. I know some of the flavor text for one of the great old ones. The giant serpent says that their tongue could crush a knight in full plate. It's like, ugh.
Well,
What's
the great
the
old
joke?
ones can unwrite reality, so
Yeah.
it's not really their physical strength's kind of moot.
Still impressive.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
this-
there's
Well, it's as
um,
impressive as a black hole being able to destroy a fucking star.
That is impressive. That's also horrifying.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry.
Please don't erase me from existence.
Doc, has Thurnos ever rolled on the calamity table?
no, no.
Thurnos never even tried to use non-Euclidean magic. Throughout that
Yeah.
entire game, Doc was always too afraid of it.
But 3 sessions in,
Seeger, also, don't feel bad. I would have done it too.
able to do amazing things.
So there's no calamity table. You didn't make one.
That's because you never forced me to.
Casey, now you have to.
You gotta improvise now.
Yeah,
Paradox.
Yes,
improvise.
I am-
Just
I am
imagine
improvising.
The old ones.
I'm improvising now. So, everybody's sight goes black.
Even the people that walked away.
Even the people that went.
Jesus Christ. And I was worried about not finding my way there, and you
Yeah,
ensured it.
You're walking blind through a blizzard now.
Oh, if I just go blind, I just stop and sit down. I was just like, nope.
From shit!
Yeah.
Stark.
I'm like,
This
Nope.
lasts for about a round,
okay, it's not too bad.
whereupon you hear what can only be described as an eldritch screech. And the blizzard dies immediately. There is no blizzard anymore.
That's good.
You can now see the whale, each other, a number of stone structures coming out of the snow that could block the wind, which there is none anymore.
Well, they're no good to us now, then.
However, you can also see
Cthulhu.
a humongous black portal directly in front of the whale. Within seconds, you see tentacles protruding from this eldritch portal.
I'm charging.
And wrapping around the whale.
Yeah, I'm attacking the tentacles.
Gerdas is so dead.
It's doing what you want. It's getting it to safety.
If Dasmar survives, then it will kill Gerdas.
Yeah, this is not getting it to safety. This is feeding it to oblivion.
It's
not
worse
quite
than
the
death.
same thing.
It's the worst. It's a worse fate
Actually,
than
no.
death.
Tell me this. Tell me this. Because Dazamar does not remember everything anymore. Do I recognize what's going on here?
Roll me an intelligence check. What was that? Oh. Yeah, no, that's not that's not what's in the portal yet.
Yeah.
If you recognize what's going on, you're doing an insanity score.
If he recognizes it, then he gets a sanity score.
I already have a
so,
sanity score.
And he does, yes. Roll me a sanity save.
Oh dear,
You
that's
do
not very
recognize
good.
this thing. You do recognize this thing.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
I did very well there.
Hey,
Considering I have a
Yeah, go
plus
for it.
one.
Yourself, Jason.
Charles ate up all of my luck.
God.
I'm starting to think it wasn't luck you gave him.
No, it was luck. I didn't say it was good
No,
luck.
it was. Yeah, exactly.
So everybody sees this. Everybody turns around and sees. Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, man. That's what you see, basically. So everybody turns around and sees this. I'm guessing
Yeah.
because there was an eldritch scream, and you could see your friends. So everybody needs to roll me sanity.
Shit.
Roll me insanity save, Ilix and Gertis.
Okay.
The rest of you, roll me 12 plus 2d6 minus int minus whiz.
Does
Okay.
the sanity, is it based off of intelligence, wisdom, or charisma?
He just said what it was.
Intelligence and wisdom, so yes, technically it would.
Okay, I'll then spend 4 points to get myself a +4 on that save. As a reaction.
Yeah, that would be it. 21.
Nice.
Minus int. Okay.
Well, actually,
Oh,
it's 25.
Oh, we're all making this save. Uh-oh.
Yes, you're all making the save. 12. Well, no. You have to roll sanity.
Oh, we're rolling for sanity.
You do not have sanity. You have to roll for it.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm not very sane.
Minus... Good thing I don't have a good... minus 3.
Sanity
Oh,
14,
shit.
that makes you more sane than me.
4 points.
17.
Very
I
sane.
spent time in the Shadowfell.
Damn you.
Okay, now roll me sanity saving throws. Gertis
Yeah.
fails.
I just need to add it to my sheet. Whoa, my sheet freaked out.
There's a thing.
Yeah, I know. I just had to get my sheet freaking out.
Okay, I can't change it. There we go. 14.
Ilix passes spectacularly. He does not feel anything particularly towards anything.
It feels like a family reunion.
Do I have any? Hold on.
Bill, is that you? You sneaky bastard. Working with portals again, I see.
Sadly, I don't have anything. Oh, God. I got an 8.
Thrall passes. So Gertis and Vorka both
Oh, no.
fail.
I need that.
I like
We're going down, Singer. Oh, no.
You gotta give me those macros for later, Casey.
I'm gonna have
for
to copy them out of the old game because they were all rollable tables in that game.
Yeah.
I always ate dirt. Always.
Roll me D100s. Actually, yeah, go into the game and do that for me if you could.
Yep. One second.
Screenshot.
I don't know how I feel about Casey rolling it for me.
Oh no, these are all bad anyway, so...
Oh!
What happens to our poor companions who have
Failed?
succumbed to the level of insanity?
We're about to find out. That's what he's going to
We're not
get.
sure yet. We're going to be rolling on a table to determine what happens in their sudden insanity.
Yeah. I think it's everything from you start attacking your friends to you start eating dirt, and you can't stop.
Good thing there's like probably a foot of snow on the ground, so I have to get through the snow first to get to the dirt.
I think I rolled on that thing so many times in previous games that I had like a minus insanity, and for some reason I always got the you eat dirt, so I just ate dirt for hours. He was supposed to be some dignified elf, but he just like ate dirt instead. So
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I really screwed with them, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ooh, 14th level. I would have proficiency in all saving throws, so that would be sanity too. Too bad I'm not 14th level.
Lord, trying to run 2 roll 20s side by side.
Oh yeah,
is,
they don't like it.
It's not good.
Like,
I'm gonna
should
drop
be
out
at
of.
least-
I'm gonna drop out of our game for a second.
And everyone else's sanity magically comes back. What?
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. So while all of this is happening, Thrall is just doing a very, very long cursing in Dwarvish at the thing. Like, vad fan är det där för något? Och varför står ni där? Och vad i helvete är det som håller på? Och du kan dra åt helvete, och du kan dra åt helvete, och det här är helt sjukt.
fuck you, fuck that.
Yeah.
I know helvete means fuck.
Hold on.
That thing.
I don't speak Dwarvish. Shit.
I know a little bit of Dwarvish. I know what cookie is.
Well, I mean, by this point you would know, okay, I know the word fuck.
I know when he's cursing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he just told me to fuck off. And that to fuck off. And everything to fuck off.
Roll 20
the
is trying to tell me
situation.
that now.
Do we need this at this moment? Can we?
I mean, it kind of
They can do
depends
that
on...
one.
Yeah,
It kind of
yes.
might go really bad.
Mhm.
They might start killing us, so that might be a factor.
Xanathar's guide has an insanity table if you want to use it too.
Does it?
I believe it does. It has a sanity thing.
Well, the core DMG has rules for sanity.
Okay, I got it. So,
Gertis and Vorka were the two that failed.
I think it's finally rolling.
mhm. You are rolling way too many. And where is the time limit on these?
The first fail is always a short term.
Yeah, but
Uh,
how long?
that's
Short term is
Minute.
1d10 rounds.
1d10 rounds. Okay. So I'm gonna roll these because I feel like I should roll 1, 2. So Curtis,
by the way, oh, I'll wait.
for 10 rounds, you are paralyzed as you retreat into your own mind and slump to the floor. Vorka,
Hmm.
for 10 rounds, you begin eating snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's snow.
Someone had to get it.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, the madness tables are in the DMG.
Yellow snow. Well, I mean, he would start pissing his pants of seeing that, right? And then he would be compelled to eat the snow. So, it's just logical. And what happens to Gurdas?
Oh, he's paralyzed for 6 rounds.
10 rounds.
Oh, and what
Yeah,
happens
so-
to the captain?
I don't think he failed.
I attacked the
Phil?
squid monster.
Oh, all right. So, do we roll initiative, or how does?
So technically, we are rolling for. It's not gonna go well, but it's gonna. We're gonna roll for initiative.
I'm coming back into game now.
Do I roll?
I mean,
Because I think this is compulsive. I can't stop.
Correct.
Yeah. So.
yeah, I mean,
Both Gertis and Vorka are not here right now for 10
Mhm.
rounds.
I would say they could roll, but we all know what they're going to do on each round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we target ourselves so it'll load the initiative chart?
You
We don't have
pick-
miniatures on the board.
Yes, you do.
You have pictures on the board.
Your character image. Just click
Okay.
that. That's your token.
Got it.
As long as it's linked to the sheet, it'll do it.
So, Jamie, aren't you glad that you joined us on
For
this
this session.
particular session?
Great, I joined at the best time.
At least we're all going to get killed before you get here and not after.
It's good. The game's gonna end with me rocking up and finding just like a hole in the ground. Yeah. It's told to come here.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of people have been turned inside out. Okay. And there's a space whale.
And there's a space whale.
Hang on,
Who's
I have
dying?
an idea. I'll contact the old ones and try to make it teleport.
Has everybody done initiative?
No,
Uh,
because my
no.
roll 20 is hemorrhaging.
But Doc, you can roll for him, right?
Yeah, would you roll mine, Doc?
Mhm.
Because I'm...
Yep.
Roll 20 is just a black screen at the moment.
What browser do you use, Casey?
Chrome.
Oh, okay. Sometimes, if that problem persists, try switching to Firefox every now and then, because Chrome tends to have
Okay.
memory issues with Roll20.
So, I don't know what to do with all of this.
Oh my.
I mean, you're there with me as I eat snow.
Yeah, but this is the first time any of this Cthulhu shit has happened to Thrall.
Yep.
You guys just couldn't do, like, Find a GIF. I would know how to do that.
Ah!
Yeah, so Thrall screams, now cursing, screaming, and he'll grab Vorka and starts like, get a hold of you! Duh, duh, duh. Starts slapping him in the face.
Her.
They all look the same.
That's racist.
I'm playing at
But-
wow.
for some racist.
But
Atheist.
Yes.
but I wouldn't. But I didn't expect. But I wouldn't expect better from a dwarf.
See?
We
They're all right.
hate each other, and that's why this works.
At
So
the
you
third round,
grab
this is
Vorka
fun.
and start slapping her.
Yes.
She just
With this
really
round.
wants to keep eating dirt. Not dirt. Snow. It is now Daz's turn, and he's attacking the tentacles.
How far from
But
it am
with-
I?
You're not that far. You're about like 30 foot.
Okay, so I'm close enough then to move into actual, like, melee with it. I'm basically gonna try to cut these tentacles off so that they're not gonna be able to take the whale anywhere.
There are a lot of them.
Yep, I know. So bonus action and attack. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And offhand attack.
Since when were you a barbarian?
Since the start of the game.
He's a rage mage.
Rage Mage.
I
I
could
can-
sworn you were a fighter at one point. You were an eldritch.
I was originally
you-
going to go Eldritch, and then I said that I was going to have another look because everyone mentioned the Rage Mage Barbarian. Because basically what I was wanting was a Barbarian type build that had magic. And that was
And it exists.
Rage Mage
Yeah.
makes sense in that case.
So you attack.
Mm-hmm.
You sever. How do you attack? Oh, because you're dual wielding boarding axes.
Yep. Which are basically hand axes.
Yeah.
Boarding axe is not actually in the book, but because of the kind of character it is, I figured you would allow them. I was asking you about them before the game.
Yes.
They're basically a hand
Yeah.
axe that has a hook on the other side for like climbing ships and ropes and things.
So yes. So you attack. You sever one of them with 2 slashes.
And I shout out, you are not taking this whale.
The Eldritch monster has successfully wrapped most of its tentacles around it. It lets out another Eldritch scream as the tentacle that it had is cut off. You see, huh? How many
more
tentacles are there?
are
About 20. You
Okay.
can't really tell because they're all moving at the same time.
That's good enough. Answer.
Like your face.
A
It's
bunch.
bigger.
Yes, you only have 4. That is correct. It actually, after wrapping around itself, you actually see the ends of these tentacles, like fine quills, protrude from the end of it and stick inside of the whale, and you begin to hear this sound as it begins injecting something inside of the whale.
Oh.
The
Oh.
whale, in pain, yells and lets out a whale call. a very long, bellowing, painful roar.
Would we know that is like, get over here, whales? Or...
What?
Okay, never mind.
No, it's
Okay.
I'm being hurt. Someone
Okay.
help me.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
I'm dying in agony here.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just wondering if we're going to get a visit from more whales.
That would be terrible. Why
Yeah.
would you want
They
that?
just start falling out of the
No,
sky.
not want. I was asking if that was a possibility. So,
The
okay.
whale, struggling to get away, is flapping its tail willy-nilly, and it actually just tries to hit anything that's nearby, which includes Daz.
Seeger,
Because
I'm
it
going
is-
to apologize in advance, but you realize this is probably...
You're
the end
killing
of
my
the-
character. I'm rolling up a new one right now. Just, I'm not even gonna fucking bother.
This just has not...
It's fucking retarded.
Uh,
So don't even bother. Just kill my character. He's paralyzed for 10
Oh.
rounds anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah. Which includes Daz, so it's going to attack you with a +6. Does a 20 hit you?
no, of course it does.
Okay.
You've seen that I'm wearing, like, cloth and a bit of leather.
So you take
Half of...
half of 30,
Ooh!
15.
Ow!
Ouch!
That flips and flaps its tail and just slams it into you. You're pretty sure by accident, as it just go crazy.
Yeah. That was like 1/6 of my HP.
How much HP do you have? That's almost all my HP.
No,
What the
sorry,
fuck?
I have like 59 HP.
Okay. 1/6.
That was a quarter.
Alex, I hope you can save the day.
Alex,
Okay, it looks like the Mind Flayer turns around and runs away. I move about 30 feet away from the direction of the Eldritch monster,
Shit, I know that guy.
and then Doc, I do this with the whale.
Mm.
If you haven't moved yet on your turn.
Oh, wait. If you haven't moved yet, I have to. Well, however far away I am at the beginning of my turn.
okay, let's say.
So the whale should be freed, but I'm now in the tentacles.
Okay.
Don't make this player two-player deaths, dude. It's just a fucking whale. Just let it die.
I may be too small for these tentacles. I don't know.
That is a good point.
Yeah, if they were holding the outside of the whale, and then you're in the middle of them, they're not actually going to have you. You're just going to be
They might still
in their
crush you, but
targeting area. Yeah.
On my stupid decision is that's healing that I'm burning up.
mm,
Go ahead. Doc?
So this does transposition the whale 60 feet away from the tentacles. You are then in the middle of these tentacles, not wrapped around them, but in the middle of them.
Well, I mean, yeah, because he's much smaller, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And you are basically a prime target for being wrapped around and done things to.
Why do you need to phrase it like that?
I wasn't expecting that kind of a game.
Yeah, it's not that kind of campaign,
Listen,
though, all right?
Listen, nothing sexual.
I don't think any of us were expecting that kind of game.
No, exactly.
But
You
now
took
we've
this
got
to a weird place. Okay.
But now
So
we've
now
got
when you
it.
said that the tentacles were pumping something into the whale, we actually know what you meant, and things. Now I can't take the thing seriously.
So Ilix is the prime target for being wrapped around by tentacles. Thrall,
Yeah,
Orc is not responding.
he's not responding at all. Okay, so useless, and then he throws him away, takes out the crossbow, and looks at the big thing, and well, I guess he screams like, "Oh, now I get to kill that squid face," and he starts shooting like tentacles, like one there, one there. And I have a question. I have a rune that basically it triggers a strength saving throw, or it falls prone. Because would that kind of extra, like tentacles from a portal can't be knocked prone, but can it be extra knocked back by it? Because basically more wind speed with it.
I don't know what you mean. Do you want more damage or?
No. Basically,
He wants knockback instead of knocking them prone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what I'm saying is the rune basically enhances my shots, but on a like humanoid medium sized, it would knock it prone. I'm asking if it's a big tentacle, do I at least make it more difficult for that specific tentacle to grab Ilix?
Sure. Yeah.
Just
I mean,
because
there's still going to be about 20.
Also, don't they have to
Yes.
make a strength save?
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm still doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing that. Oh, I know,
Let's
guys.
do
fire.
With
With a rune,
yeah, and
and it makes it strength saving throw.
then I'll do action search
Another shot.
to shoot again, and this time with shit. I'm rolling well with necrotic damage won't hurt it, so I'm doing the same thing, I guess.
Okay. This time it fails. And you actually do kill the tentacle.
Nice. And I'm running a bit closer, but still like 100. No, still like. Yeah, 100 foot away. Guys, I don't. That's all I got. I don't have my mech here.
Why did you come out here without your mech?
Damn it, Captain! I'm a pilot, not a goddamn
This is why you
gunslinger.
should have been piloting the mech.
That's
Hindsight.
the whale is out of the sight of the. It's temporarily safe from tentacles. However, Ilix is now in.
Yeah, I shout to Ilix, get away from it. And
Yes.
wrong button. I'm using the axis still, not the.
On my turn, I will comply.
You know what,
I'm
Captain?
gonna
That's a
use-
good idea.
Why did I? I'm hitting all of the wrong buttons. Right. Ignore the revolving shot. I'm going to re-roll the first boarding axe with my last luck.
Ooh. What? You didn't roll with advantage.
No.
Right.
Yeah. And then add 2 to each of those hits because of my rage.
Either way, you sever a nice tentacle which drops onto the floor. The Eldritch monster, upon seeing that Ilix is right in front of it, as well as Daz, it's going to attempt to grapple both of them. So, make me an athletics check Yep. Make me an athletics check.
Who?
Both you and Daz.
Oh, I am guessing the DC is higher than that. You're barbarian. That's fucking pathetic.
My advantage on strength checks and saving throws doesn't apply here, does it?
Well, you don't want
Athletics is a
advantage
strength-
on that.
Strength check.
Oh, okay. Well, then I get.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, advantage still.
You got a 6 and a 12.
Yeah, 6 and a 12. Some barbarian you are.
Dear Lord.
The DC wasn't that high. It was 15, but you failed.
Thrice out of 4.
Yep.
And
Does it
the
swing at
tentacles
us?
wrap around you. No, it just grapples you. You are now grappled,
Ooh, when you hit by an
but that's not an attack. The AC wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's still a check.
Well, they don't burn those 2 points then.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
that's good. Positive thinking.
Just think, Sigurd. Gerdas might survive this.
That's true. If there's no captain, there's no captain to kill you.
Positive thinking.
Yes.
So that is its turn. It has grappled the two of you. The whale is still going out of control. However, all of a sudden, it stops. And it goes still. Ilix. And I'll be right back, real quick. I gotta bring my mom into.
Okay.
So, Alex, how you gonna save us?
Yeah. How are you gonna save us?
For later. I'll save you for later.
Ha. But
That's a truthful answer.
yeah, I have no response. I'm like, we really messed up some rolls, guys.
Yup.
Yeah, we all messed up some rolls. Some more than others, but we all did.
I admire his effort. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
It would have been hella cool if it had worked.
Yep.
But it didn't.